Actor Rhea Chakraborty and her father and brother have appeared at the Enforcement Directorate office for questioning. They've been summoned again for questioning. Remember, this is the second time that Rhea Chakraborty has been summoned in this case of money laundering that has been registered by the Enforcement Directorate. It's also the second time that her father Inderjit Chakraborty is appearing, while her brother Showik Chakraborty has been questioned earlier a few times as well. Also, it's the third time he'll be appearing. Also, a friend of Sushant Singh Rajput, Siddharth Pithani, has also been summoned today. He did not appear on the 8th of August when he was summoned for questioning. Let's go across to Saurabh for more. And Saurabh, this is the money laundering case that is being investigated. This is concerning a certain account of Sushant Singh Rajput from which money had been transferred before his death. And now the questioning of Rhea Chakraborty, her father and brother, currently taking place.
Absolutely. The Enforcement Directorate's probe is limited to money laundering. That's the mandate of the ED. It doesn't have a mandate beyond that. But to prove a money laundering case, one also has to prove proceeds of crime. And proceeds of crime will be proved in an investigation in a court of law by either the Mumbai police or the Bihar police or the CBI, because the Bihar police now has handed over the case to the CBI. But the jurisdiction of this case is still in question. So obviously that question will be taken up by the Supreme Court this week, and also the ED is probing only money laundering limited to the transactions that have been alleged in this case: purchase of properties by Rhea Chakraborty and also transactions from Sushant Singh Rajput's account into accounts associated with Rhea Chakraborty and her family members. That's the limited aspect of the ED probe, which is money laundering. That's the mandate of the agency. Now, beyond this, the case has completely taken a political turn. Bihar elections are obviously round the corner, and the case is being used to also, portray Sushant Singh Rajput's Bihari identity. And this is, of course, something that the Sena has also taken objection to. In fact, in an editorial in the Samna, the Shiv Sena's MP and spokesperson Sanjay Raut said that, remember, Sushant Singh Rajput was as much a Mumbaikar as any other migrant or immigrant to the city, as many of us are. So obviously, this is something that perhaps is also a matter of debate. But also there have been sleazy conspiracy theories that have been peddled on social media without any basis. And that's something that, of course, is also become a part of the case. In fact, this is all a matter of politics now. More than the probe itself, the politics surrounding the case seems to have taken over completely. And also, what seems to have completely fallen off the radar is perhaps the unfortunate death by suicide of a brilliant actor, mental health issues which he was going through, which has been enumerated by people who were treating him. And this is perhaps unfortunate because that completely has fallen off the radar with these conspiracy theories being peddled, some of it also reflecting in mainstream media, and also the fact that, now it seems to have become completely a case of politics, with the investigation completely going into the background, even though Rhea Chakraborty is here on the second day to be questioned by the Enforcement Directorate officials, along with her father, her brother. Also, her, Shruti Modi, the manager, is also here, along with another CA.